like my character. It's broken. I don't know why Brim rammed to the stage. I think Toon Link destroys Snake on this stage.
Wow. Float, not a Kunai fan. Oh!
Yeah, Toon Link gets like a lot of ridiculous combos, just like Snake gets a lot of ridiculous combos on Toon Link. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, he's like dead. If Brimley gets a grab, Kunai's dead. Oh, he blows it. Kunai historically has had a pretty good matchup against Brimley in general. He's kind of had Brimley's number recently because when Toon Link gets under Snake, it's just up air city.
Wait, Kunai beat Silver? And that's fair, Float. That's fair.
Can I see bracket?
All right, yeah. So let's do what no SG commentator has done before. All right, talk about what's happening.
Fuck, Kunai beats Silver.
And immediately one of the commentators gets off track.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
I'm
All
sorry.
right.
No, I just that's
no,
insane.
That's actually insane.
Oh my
I'm
god.
impressed.
Kunai is playing really good today, but we'll see if Brimley is playing better.
I mean, it's pretty even right now with Brimley
still
holding all
in?
the momentum.
Kunai just going in on the entire losers bracket and gets a solid dead.
He gets a solid Snake to the face.
For sure. I think Kunai could have some problems finishing off stocks against Brimley because Snake is an awful heavy character. He's like 5th heaviest in the game probably. But if Kunai can convert into kills, then
Don't let his Japanese developer origins fool you. Snake is a fat American that can fly.
He's not flying, he's like gliding.
He's flying.
Now he's
Look,
flying.
he can fly. The difference between flying and gliding is that gliding, you're going to hit the ground. You can't just keep doing it indefinitely. Snake can do it indefinitely, so that's flying.
So I learned recently that Kunai,
Kunai?
shut the fuck up. That Toon Link's down air spike is actually a true spike. It's not a meteor. It's pretty ridiculous. So Kunai definitely has a good answer to Cypher.
I guess so. Although that up, he does have a really good hitbox, so it's
Brimley uses Dacus like, ooh, that's a kill.
That was nice.
I didn't even remember where he sticked him. It's pretty crazy.
All right, you know more about matchups than I do. Who is supposed to win this? In theory,
I would
according to the
argue
map.
that Toon Link is.
That makes sense to me. Toon Link is, small and fast, and Snake is a bit slower, so I feel like Toon Link
I don't
can really
feel like
outmaneuver.
Snake should ever beat Toon Link in the neutral. And even if he does, like, his punish game should not be anywhere near as good as the Toon Link punish game. Because you just get like 80% easily off of any kill, of like any hit, because you just up air repeatedly. But Brimley making this work for himself. Like, I think he's just feeling himself maybe. Also, I think another important thing is that Kunai actually, in this matchup, Toon Link has a way of beating Cypher. So he actually gets edge guards on Brimley. This is down to the wire, like anything could happen because of Kunai's punish game. And anything could also happen if Brimley keeps his shit together. We'll see.
It's kind of hard to commentate because really all that's going on is like, oh, he threw something, oh, he threw something again.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The other guy threw something too.
But these players are definitely doing a good job of using their projectiles to control stage, which is super important in this matchup. Oh, that's going to kill. What? Oh, that DI was really good.
DI.
Tries to forward air as he falls.
Oh, man.
That's going to kill.
Man.
Was that an up tilt?
Is that an up tilt?
What did he kill him with?
Freaking grab and
oh, just up throw?
suplex him on the ground.
Jesus.
And
I love how
flew up
a
around
suplex
60
sends
feet in the air.
Don't you love Smash? Isn't it great? Brimley taking the first game off of Kunai.
Commentating the zones are trying to control them. Alright, yeah, that's a really good point. With all the projectiles flying around, they both have these, like, magical, if you could draw it out, you would see that they're both just not actually characters. They are, in fact, giant bubbles of stage control.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when you think about Toon Link, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get in between bombs, and you're trying to prevent him from getting a bomb. Because Toon Link is an advantage when he has bomb. Like, he has so many good options, and so does Snake with Grenade. They're very different, though. Snake has better defensive options with Grenade, and Toon Link definitely has better offensive options. So this is kind of like a fight between defensive zone control and offensive zone control. Where, like, Toon Link is trying to encroach on Brimley's space.
Sticks right him on the face.
Yeah.
Toon Link is really a trooper.
He's dead. Like, Brimley is just trying to hold his own here, which is really hard to do on WarioWare. Because Kunai's just in his face with all this, like, super fucking red hot aggression.
This stage makes perfect sense to me. It plays right into not only the matchup, you know, with killing Snake a little bit faster, but into Kunai's playstyle. Really aggressive in your face.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You can get right up close and personal. So this is going to look very different than, it already does look very different than the previous game, which we saw a lot safer play, a little more passive with the projectiles.
But we'll see if Kunai gets some arthritis here. Already at 128, and you know, climbing. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
That was a great down tilt by Kunai. That down tilt is actually super good because it's got a ton of hits done on the spike. Comparably to a meteor spike, I would argue. Kunai getting Brimley above him, exactly what he wanted, but gives up the opportunity. Oh.
Ooh, nice off air chain.
Great punish by Kunai, not enough.
But the influence, though.
For sure. Oh! Brimley with the most savage pillar combo I've seen in my life. That's like...
I wonder if another aerial could have finished that off. Instead of
maybe back
down
air.
to the stage, maybe.
I think back air is like
Just
super
because the
strong,
bounces
you're
stage
dead.
are so small, so like...
That
was madness.
Yeah. I think that should not kill, but up throw will, maybe. The thing about Toon Link is he's also pretty floaty. So Brimley, if he can get his punish game down, definitely could kill Kunai quick off 2 grabs. But we're seeing again, Kunai keeping him up in the air. And he overcommits. Kunai has overcommitted that side B or that up B twice now. And I really don't agree with it. I think you should just...
It looks like he's definitely fishing, yeah, which is not... We'll close it out anyway.
Yeah. Definitely,
Definitely should worry... Think about, I guess not worry, because, you know, he just took a game.
Yeah.
But be wary of, you know, fishing too much, because that's how people give up leads.
Yeah, exactly.
If you fish for, you know, easy kill moves because you think, oh, he's about to die. And before you know it, miss one, he gets a neutral exchange win, punish, rinse and repeat 2 or 3 times. This is PM, so someone touches your elbow and you fly 500 feet and your parents die. It's really bad. So
you become Batman?
You frequently become Batman. I would say there's like a 40% chance of that happening.
I think Snake is the most Batman-like character in this game. That's a kill. So many crazy setups with the mine, and the mine is really an example of how Snake has this defensive zone control that I'm talking about.
I wonder why Kunai doesn't just run over the mine like once he spawns in, like immediately.
Because it's either use your invincibility to gain advantage on Brimley or get rid of the mine, and you want to choose to get advantage every time. Because the mine you can actually use to your own advantage. You can, you know, throw Brimley
That
into
is true, but I feel like it's a Diddy Banana situation where, yes, you can use it, but odds are the player sitting next to you is going to be better than you are in setting up into it.
I could agree
just
with
don't
that,
mess with it.
but I think this is different in that you're choosing whether you want stage control or to get rid of a mine.
Oh yeah, definitely want to push him off stage, and that's getting back into to the zones that these 2 characters are controlling. The stage control has a huge impact on what's going on at any given moment.
Also, he can just replant the mine as soon as Kunai runs over to kill the other one.
Oh, he walks right into it.
Unfortunate kill there for Brimley, where Kunai did not estimate his invincibility correctly. Ooh, good grab. See what he can get from it.
Bomb
It's 50%. It's pretty good. 64 from this string. Wow. Amazing DI from Brimley there. You know?
Influence. Ooh,
Nice
and the
forward
F smash.
Yeah. Kunai really good at finding these kills. See if he can find another one before Brimley closes this off. The thing about Kunai is I feel like he's not necessarily that great at getting in sometimes, but once he gets in, it's pretty devastating. Or maybe that's just Toon Link in general.
I think that's, I mean, it is a little bit just like, you know, the game and the characters you're playing. Someone gets in, they get in.
Yeah.
But Kunai definitely has a really excellent punch game. And of course, so does Kunai.
I think Kunai just needs to maybe chill the fuck out a little bit with his, you know, he's just throwing out so many moves. And like, I'm kind of scared for him because if he gets grabbed or ciphered, it could be over. So I think he should maybe play a bit more carefully.
But then, of course, you know, like, it's not, you know, so simple. Of course, you take the pressure off, let Brimley regain his footing, and he can find a way to get in on you.
Oh, that's so true. And that's game 3 for Brimley. He's going to have counter pick advantage in the game 5 situation, if there is one. I'm imagining that Kunai goes to PS2. Maybe? Oh, no, Delfino.
You know, that's interesting. So, I wonder why he wants to go to a bigger stage.
It doesn't make sense to me, maybe.
I think matchup-wise it makes sense, but style-wise it doesn't. So we'll see if he's going to, you know, switch up the style and play to his character strengths, or just go in.
I think he's considering the matchup and not like the player matchup, and that's something important to think about. You know, the character matchup is also important, but like you should be thinking more.
No, where you should be thinking a little bit about where you're comfortable. You know, where you really
exactly.
Because regardless of, you know, how good your character should be on a certain stage, if you don't like playing there or if it doesn't fit your style, then it might not be still.
I mean, technically, Fox's best stage is FD because his neutral is disgusting. But I don't go to FD that often because
Float wants some platform commentary, and I feel like we should have done it.
I definitely agree with that. Platforms are pretty important because they let both of these characters escape the pressure from each other. Oh, unfortunate. And now he gets 80%.
Jesus Christ.
From that. Oh, wow. Oh, missed the C4. Grabs from behind. That was good.
That was good thinking on the fly. Just to use the C4 that he didn't even want to have there.
Yeah. I mean, you see, like, Brimley here. The way that he plays is he kind of, when the opponent is kind of doing their thing, he'll carpet bomb them. He'll run up, he'll, like, get up there, he'll drop grenades, he'll drop, you know, he'll drop mines, or, like, rather, C4s. He'll just kind of, like, rain hell down on you. And what he's basically trying to do is confirm into an explosion while you're coming up C4 and explode the C4. Ooh, nice trank. Good stick.
Right there.
And
ooh, nice.
That was a sick tech. I definitely think that Brimley could use down air a little bit more in his punish game. I know he's using it a lot, but like you could literally infinite this character.
Ooh.
Unless he has GIs. Oh, that's dead. Looks like Brimley's gonna close this out, but we'll see if Kunai can get himself together.
This is practically even. Brimley's a high percent. But he is on Delfino's, and that's another
He is Snake.
He is Snake in a big.
You could probably just subtract like, I don't know, maybe 30% from Snake's current percent. That's what I do usually to tell what percent Snake's really at. That's
Toon
dead.
Link still has, excellent, you know, high percentage confirms.
Yeah, down throw up smash, really good.
No arthritis here.
Yeah.
That was
interesting down air.
Ballsy down air. You gotta respect it. Ooh. Oh man, I love that arrow starting in the air like that. Gorgeous.
Something that I find interesting is the platforms are working good, and that's dead.
Is that it?
And Brimley beats him. But something that was interesting about that whole set was that the platforms were working and were also not working.
Well, Delfino's is an interesting choice because the platforms are moving around so much. They're going to do like 20 different things.